Hey guys, it's a modern day Nana out here on a beautiful July day to do some Christmas. Okay, so I told you in a previous video that I wanted to do a woodland theme in part of the house. So I gathered a bunch of junk and I thought I would try to make a couple of woodland gnomes for that theme. Okay, so I just gathered a bunch of stuff, just kind of trial and error. I've made gnomes before. I've made different kinds of gnomes. I've never made like a woodland gnome, so you know, it'll definitely be our version. I did see one on Pinterest that had like the beard was the Spanish moss. So I thought we could do that, and that would definitely set it apart as far as being woodland is concerned. So anyway, let me show you, well, let me just show you what I'm thinking, and we can go from there. This is all junk I had. I didn't go out and buy anything, right? I'm trying to use up some of this junk. I'm still trying to get it all organized because it's still kind of in different places. Anyway, I had bought these trees quite a few years ago, and they were pine cones. So $2.99, and they were nice. I used them. The pine cones were kind of going up and down anyway. But then I got a wild hair one year and decided I was tired of the pine cones and stripped them off, and this is as far as I ever got with them. So I thought though these would make perfect gnomes, all ready to go for us. We have the styrofoam cone, and you know, they're sitting in a base. Now I couldn't find, I have some other ones of these. These are the little ones you can get at Dollar Tree, so you can see the difference, just depending on what you want to make, or you can get them, you know, other places too, varying sizes. But this is the Dollar Tree size, so I could, you know, I could make something later with that. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm thinking woodland. So I tried to kind of collect some of the stuff. I really wanted to make a male and female. So I was kind of trying to think, not sure what we would do with her, because you know, we can put a beard, a moss beard on him. So we might just have to figure that out. We have different options. We could do like a braid coming down, but okay, let me show you first what I've got. Now, I've had these forever. You can get them anywhere. They're just little foam balls, and you would want to get these in relation to the size of your gnome. I think this is probably a really good size for the gnome that we're doing. So yeah, so I had these, and there are other things you can do, but let's just stick here with, you know, what we've got and not get confused. I had gotten this. I thought this might make cute braids if we could do something with. I had gotten this, thrifted it. I just kind of want to keep all this stuff together. We have yarn. We have all kinds of different yarns, but the base, I was thinking, my granddaughter had these in a pile of stuff she didn't want anymore. You know, like I said, you guys, when you go to pitch stuff, or you have a bag that you're going to take to Goodwill or whatever, stop and think about, could I use this for something crafty, you know, that I want to make? These were in, yeah, these were in that bag, and actually it's nice because they're double. So they're just like tacked at the toe. I'm just going to pull it. That's what I did to the other one. Oh, this one might not. Oh, yeah. See, so we're kind of getting double deal. So There we go. So see? And then I just had to, I cut this one right in the middle, but technically we might be able to do something else. Anyway, all right. So we have our ball, and I went ahead, I wasn't sure what we were gonna do here. So in the heel of the sock, I went ahead and put one of these balls. Now, it's pretty big because this is a fluffy material. And I had some of these little beady rubber bands. I think my granddaughter left them here when she lived here. I don't know. At one time, she had pretty short hair, so she might have like done something up in it. I'm gonna put quite a few of them on here just because I have them, and they're kind of old. We don't want them to break. Okay, so voila. Now that was out of the heel. Did you get that? So see, here's the sock. Here's the back of the sock. And here's the heel. So that makes it easy. We kind of have an instant nose. Now I was thinking if we wanted to do something like make this the top of the hat, we might want to put a ball up here before we put it on, that we could then make a ball out of it. So let's go ahead. This has got seams in the pot, so I'm going to kind of line those up so that it doesn't have a seam going right down the middle. And let's just go ahead and stick this on and see what we've got. See where we want our nose. And then see what we've got for the hat. This is going to go all the way down over this pot, so that's nice for us. Okay. And that actually might be a pretty good place for that, pretty perfect for that nose. Now see, I was thinking, why don't we go ahead and put a couple of rubber bands. I've got moss all over the place, just so we can see, because I'm not sure what we're gonna do here yet. Okay. Okay, so we have a little fuzzy, if we want that to hang over a little bit, and we've got a place for the nose. Okay, now all right, we want it to look like a hat, right? So this is all one color. I was thinking we could leave this as the little fuzzy ball on top. I had a couple different styles of leg warmers. Somebody got me, or I got somewhere. I don't really wear them. We're trying to stay within the woodland theme, right? So we've got this brown and we've got this gray. Now these are kind of the colors. These are kind of the colors I was thinking, because I've got this old chenille bedspread, which I love. I've made a I never can think of the word for this. Garland. I made a garland out of this, and I love it, but I thought this would be super cute. As a hat. So I've got my glue gun going, or because we've got girly and we've got the guy. But let's go ahead. Maybe this, I don't know if we could put this inside out. I want you to be able to, let's put this over just to see. Like I said, this was a leg warmer somebody got me, and yeah, you know, I mean, it'd be cute to have it fold over, but then you're gonna see the seams on it. So I'm not sure, but that is pretty cute right there, you guys. And then we could, let's see, do we want him to have the same as he does for his nose? Maybe not, huh? Okay, so maybe we could just glue this down and then make this tassel. Maybe we could, this is just trial and error, right? Again, we're just having fun. I do have some different things that we could, I've got twine and things like that, but for now, let's just put this around it. Let's put another one. I've got the hot glue gun going, so we can glue it, just glue it down and see what we think. Maybe leave a little bit so that we could kind of cut. I'm gonna lay it down a minute. I hope you guys can see. I'm just gonna kind of make some cuts. These aren't the best scissors in the world, but maybe they'll get the job done. I'm going in the house and get my fabric scissors. And we could always just cut all this off and make ourselves a tassel and put on here, but like I said, I'm just trying to use what I've got and see what we could do. So yeah, Christmas in July. Is anybody doing any crafts? Maybe just put another little, this will just be fun to get some ideas, you know, get your junk together. I do have no, I don't like that. No, we need to take that, we need to take this ball out of here, I feel like. Let's just cut a hole in the top of it. Playing. I went out last night. My daughter is part of the, it's called the Barn 3 Dinner Theater. You can look it up if you wanted to. It's here in Central Illinois. They have been doing productions, dinner theater productions, since the 70s. The group that came originally was from, I think, California, and I don't have any idea how they landed in the cornfields of Central Illinois, but they did. Anyway, they made a go of it. They made a great go of it for years. And the man in the group passed, I think, relatively early. And then the lady carried it on for years and just passed. I think I might have mentioned that in a previous video. Anyway, so they are, as you can imagine, trying to figure out ways to keep the place alive, keep it going. It's an absolutely adorable facility. Oh yeah, that's better. That's I mean, it needs a little embellishment, okay? We can work on that, but it's definitely better than what we had going on. All right. Not quite a pom-pom, but we could put a pom-pom on there if we wanted. I got tons of yarn. We'll see. All right, let's just kind of just get him going. But I'm actually happy. Now, like I said, we could fold it up and make a cuff, but then you're gonna see the, I don't know, let's try it. Oh yeah, because of course the cuff is right in the front of the hat. Well, maybe not. Oh, it's right in the back. How did I manage that? I don't know, what do you think? You like the cuff? We'll leave it for a while and see what we think, okay? Anyway, so last night was the first in their series of having kind of like local musicians in. I feel like it was a resounding success. Hopefully, you know, the numbers reflected that and the financial situation reflected that. Okay, so do we want to make him older or younger? And by that I mean, do we want green moss? Oh, we have options. We've got green moss, we've got Spanish moss, What do you guys think? I'm kind of liking the green moss. Let's try the green moss once, okay? Now, I got some, you guys, I have a little bit of everything. So I got into my bag of felt and thought we could just cut out kind of where we wanted the beard. Kind of make a place for the nose. And so let's just kind of do that. Just roughly cut out where we're thinking we want the beard. And then we'll go from there. And we can tuck this up in there. That'll make it even sturdier. So yeah, so they had Chicago Farmer last night. Great group. Chicago Farmer and the Field Notes. So sometimes he doesn't have his band. I've seen him without his band before. You know, it's a different experience when it's a solo person. So they were excellent. I mean, they're folksy, you know, they're folksy. He's kind of a storyteller. And actually, I didn't realize, but he just grew up down the road from here. So that's fun. He sang a few songs about, you know, being local. Of course, that gets the crowd going. So yeah, that was fun. Now next week they've got a real favorite for this community. They're called Sandwich, not sandwich. You know, sandwich. They are super duper good. I don't know exactly what they play. I haven't heard them in quite a while, but I remember them being really good. So that's going to be fun. So they are charging for the concert. You can come like for the pre-concert, and they have all kinds of their like snacky foods, tacos. Anyway, it was a lot of fun, and hopefully it's a go, because you know I got to go into Peoria to do all the fun stuff pretty much. What do you think about that? Let's try this and see what we think. I think I'm gonna go with the green, guys, just because I like that idea with this color. So here's this, and I just have random bits and pieces. This I'd gotten at a thrift store. I think I kind of like this better. And you know, as far as putting it on there, I mean, I guess I've always done like the fake fur stuff. So I'm just going to do some glue and stick some moss on and kind of do it in Do it in sections. Would you look how cute he is already? Oh my God. Our little woodland gnome. He's adorable. He'll fit really good in our woodland Christmas theme. And I don't really think we need to do anything to the back. You know, it's just kind of there. All right. Okay. Oh, he's cute. All right, what are we gonna do about this tassel? Because it's a hot mess. We didn't use any of this. I don't know if we could make something out of this, or try to make something out of, here's some dark green yarn. Or we've got this green yarn. Let's take an end of this and see if we can do something with it. This thing is so old. It's like thin. The fabric's super thin. It's got holes in it, but I love this. Maybe we should do it this way. Anyway, yeah, so all of July on Wednesdays they're having live music out at the barn where my daughter works. Now I'm off next Wednesday, and then I work a couple, and then my daughter's birthday is the last Wednesday, so that works out good, so I'll be off. So that'll be fun. So we'll plan on kind of doing that. Pretty much, the boys didn't go last night, but the girls and their families were all there. So that was fun. Super nice place. So, yeah. So we got that going on. Now, my brother is on his way here right now. He stopped in Nashville last night. They're from Florida. It might work. Let's see. I could just kind of stick it inside the... Might have to put something on the bottom though. Where are all my little rubber bands? I'm going through them pretty good. I have to go in and get some more. So, yeah. So it's nice. I worked the first part of the week and took off yesterday, and today is actually the 4th of July, so it's my holiday. So let's just try to glue this in here and see what we think. I'm just going to put a big glob of glue in here and then just glue this down. Yeah, we can always take it out if we don't like it. So yeah, they're going to be here for a while, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll be able to do their own thing quite a bit. They're driving, so they'll have their own vehicle. My mom's here, so hopefully they'll spend some time with my mom. Well, that's pretty cute. And now I'm just wondering if we need something. I don't really know what it would be though. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay. I mean, Really, he could be done. But let's see if we've got, I don't know, do we want to put some embellishment somewhere? Oh, I did have some cute little mushrooms I'd gotten at the Dollar Tree. These were out of Easter. See, it's got an Easter bunny on it. And these were just in the stuff where the you know, where the little gnome gardens are. Figurine gnome garden. I kind of like the red better is the thing. I mean, granted, we could paint, you know, we could paint these, but so we've got these little mushrooms. Let's see. I'd almost like have to make some sort of unless we stuck them on his hat. That might be cute. Let's see what we've got. We could make like a little greenery thing. I don't really think the raffia goes. We could even do, you know, kind of a different kind of moss. This is real moss. We could make a base and then put something on it. Let me look real quick here in the junk. I mean, you know, we can get way overboard, but try not to do that. Well, this is kind of cool. I got this at Goodwill. It looks pretty much like a whole thing of it. $1.84. So maybe take a piece of this. Somewhere I've got some wire cutters, but these are not my good scissors, guys. Okay, so we've got a little piece here. Let's see if we can do something. Now I'm kind of second guessing that super duper green. Like maybe it should have been more mossy. Guess we could stick some little pieces in it. Kind of break it up a little bit. This just looks so much more natural. Let's go ahead and make a little embellishment here. I felt like I had some, oh, here's some pine cones. Pine cones are always good, the little baby ones. Let's just get a few things out. So we've got some little mushrooms. I think those are too big. I think that might be too heavy. So we've got some little mushrooms, some little pine cones. We've got a little piece of that wire mesh ribbon. Here's some fake little fake ivy. Here's a little piece of red berry. It is Christmas after all. See what we've got here. I got this stuff from, I know I got this from Dollar Tree. This is kind of nice because it's got the white. I either got this at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. That's kind of nice because it's got the white on it. Okay, let's take a piece of this, you know, just cut a piece off. Doesn't have to be, okay. Okay, so let's lay this down and this down, and maybe a little bit of moss. Okay, this is all one pick. Let's see if I can pull it apart. I don't think I can. Let me just cut these little ones off, and then I'll take one of these and I'll just twist it around the others. See if we can get it to stay that way. Oh, we lost one. Oh, there's three. Okay. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this. You know what? Let's go ahead and stick this stuff down. I think maybe, let me look at it real quick. Let's kind of start the base right there. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let me look at it real quick. I'm going to try this heavier mushroom and see if I can get it to stay. That is going to be so cute. I'll just hold it there for a second. And that's the thing. Like I said, just get your junk together and play. I'd had these out here, you know, I'd taken the stuff off of them. Oh yeah, that's gonna stay. I think I'll do that. And see, this is, you know, like really entirely for, well, I mean, we're kind of using it for something different than it was originally intended. But that's fun. You know, use your imagination. It's so fun to play. Everybody's got a different way of playing. I mean, I'm not really a sports person, so this is really my form of play when I am just like, oh, I'm having so much fun. Okay, so those are kind of there. Let's see, where would we want some berries? We want some berries up above or down below. There, we got some berries down below. Okay, we're gonna have to add a little more moss maybe. And get that, I just stuck those in there. Let's see, I feel like we want pretty small pine cones. Now you can get a whole bag of pine cones. They usually have them around Christmas time at Hobby Lobby. Get them when they're half off. I feel like pretty good sized bag. I paid like $2.50. So it's getting top heavy here. We're gonna have to give it a nice glob of glue and hold it a second. This is gonna be so cute, you guys. I don't know, I'm just second guessing my choice in the beard. I don't think we need any of that. We got 2 mushrooms. Let's put a little moss just kind of to cover the base of those mushrooms. Just a tiny bit's all we need. So it doesn't look like they're you know, kind of floating out in midair. Right? Sorry you can't. You can still kind of, let's put a little pine cone over that. Where'd our little bag of pine cones go? Oh, you're there. That's super cute. I mean, got a few more red berries if we wanted to do something up here. What do you guys think? Leave it? Do we want to stick some berries up in the tassel? You know, I get carried away, but I'm thinking maybe we do. I'm not planning on having any red in the front room or so I'm just planning on having it in the area where I'm going to do the woodland theme, which is going to be the kitchen. I'm just wondering if it needs to, oh yeah, see, it's so funny sometimes, you guys. It's all the little nuances, you know, that make something so cute and so different. See, because we have the embellishment on this side of the hat, just flipping the tassel over to the other side seems to balance it out. And I'm really happy with this. I'm trying to be happy with the I'm trying to be happy with this green beard. I'm gonna leave it for now, okay? I'm gonna leave it for now. And if I'm just look at him later and I'm not happy, it'd be super easy to add some of this and make it more, because this just looks fake. I could just go over it, completely go over it and cover it. And I've got a bunch of this because, oh yeah, you guys, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to cover it. Well, you know, trial and error. Trial and error. I think it's going to make all the difference in the world if we cover it. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do it. It'll just make it nicer and fluffier too, right? And we can pull the hat down over it after we get it glued. Ah! I need those protectors that I never have. I got this at Walmart, but then I was at Hobby Lobby, well, for that Christmas one, and got a big old bag. I don't think I'd ever seen it, but I knew I was going to be doing a lot with it. And I don't know if I told you guys or not that my son is getting married next, not this September. Oh Lord, no. We'd be in serious go mode. next September, and I think there's going to be a lot of moss involved in their wedding decor. We're having it out at the barn, so you guys will all get to see it. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are all going to get to see how adorable this place is. It is really a treasure for this area. You know, it's one of those things where you just don't realize what you've got. And that's kind of the way the barn is. And I think that's why people still really try to support it, because a lot of people do know. A lot of older folks still go out for dinner theater. You know, they put on musicals. They do like the Christmas review, which is always so good. So talented. The people are so talented. There's so many talented people in the world. You know, they don't all go to New York or Hollywood, right? Oh my God, you guys, I don't know. You know, like I said, trial and error. This is making all the difference in the world. Look at the difference. And that's good as a filler, that green, you know. I don't even think that's the same stuff. I don't even know what I did with it. But oh yeah, oh my God, he's so, this took this up some serious notches, guys. We'll kind of cut it so it makes it look like it's a beard instead of a whole thing here. But oh man, he's got a nice, okay, one more little piece right here. But like I said, get your junk together, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. We're just piddling and playing. That's so funny. To me anyway. To me anyway. This makes all the difference. Look at him. How adorable is he, right? We just took some junk we had, you guys. Use the junk, use the junk. Before you get rid of your junk, look at it and see what can I do with it. If you're got grown kids or friends or whoever, have them save their junk so you can look at it. Oh, let's pop this back over here. And okay, so this was an old leg warmer. Y'all know. The white, the nose and the base of it was an old, like, house sock. All the little embellishments, you know, the moss. That's it. That is it. And we have ourselves an adorable woodland gnome for the woodland Christmas we're gonna do. Okay guys, let's go ahead and work on our little girl gnome. All right, there he is. I put a few more embellishments on him, just a few more little berries. Okay, so what I was thinking was, you know how I started to do something with this chenille, old chenille bedspread. To begin with, let's try to make her a hat out of it. Okay, we're gonna do this simple. I obviously don't have my sewing machine out here, so I just cut a strip, and I'm just going to lay a line of glue down, and well, you know what though, technically, let's go ahead and glue it since I put the glue on it. We probably need this much. We probably need this much for the base of the hat, but then of course we want it to go up and be, you know, come up at a angle. So do we want to just go like this, or do we want to cut? And it'd be nice for the bulk actually if we just, well, we've got a really long area here. We want a nice sized, let's try it on her and see where we're at. We want to, oh, hold on, that's inside out. Let's try it on her and see if we need to make it any smaller. See what we're working with here. Yeah, it's pretty loose, but okay, so if we wanted to fold this, the thing about folding this is, you know, it's going to be the inside of the bedspread, not the outside, unless we took a strip, which we definitely could do. Took a strip and went over the top of it, or put a strip of something else over the top of it. Okay, so we need about, let's say we need about as much as we've got here that we've got glued already. I'll do a little bit longer just for safety, and we can decide what to do with that brim, or the, you know, the where we roll it up at. It was a little loose, but we want it to go down the back of her head too, so we'll leave it. I got moss all over the place, but here's what we have to decide. Let's turn this back over. If we kind of wanted to keep the bulk of it, I guess we better just go ahead and cut it. We want to make this though the puffy ball part. Not sure if we can do that. This is a really rough cut. You know, I'm not big on measurements, so oh well. Oh Lord. Alrighty. Let's just cut this off. I don't even know what I was thinking. Okay. So let's glue up these sides. And that'll make it a little more narrow at the top. And then we can decide together, you know, what we want to do. That glue is hot. I am going to have some burns on my fingers before this day is over. I already do. Okay. Let's try this on and see what we think. Put a rubber band up here in this top. I kind of just made a little tassel out of the top of the fabric. For now. Okay. Okay. I think that'll work. I mean, it could be a little tighter, but let's tighten it up here in the back a little bit. And we'll just do that by see if we can pull open this. Whoop, that didn't work. Fabric's so old that it just rips. So we'll keep our width here, you know, at the base of the hat, but we want it to be more narrow going up. So let's just put a kind of a rough bit of glue and then lay it back down. And that should give us our desired effect. Okay? Ooh, that glue is hot. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, this has got stuff all over it. Okay. Okay, so we kind of have the hat. Now we have to think about what we want to do for the braids. Because I think she just either needs just some, you know, some pigtails or some braided pigtails. We've got this that's already, it's a pretty good color. We could make her hair out of that. I feel like that's our best option, maybe in the yarn. I don't think the raffia really goes with our color scheme that well. Oh, where was that or this is the other option, if we could maybe figure out how to make some braids out of this, basically this crocheted type macrame piece. What do you think? The green would probably be better with going against the you know, the body we've got. It would show up better. Let's do that. So we just basically need to make her some braids that come out of her hat, so about here to wherever we want them, right? So our material will get a little bit, let's just go ahead and cut off a length. Our material will get a little shorter, you know, as it's braided. Should we just do 3? I don't feel like that's, no. Let's do 6. And we can do, again, I just picked this stuff up at the thrift store. I'm not sure if it's for macrame, or you think that's enough? Let's try 9. Then that way we can do, you know, like 3, 3, and 3. Okay. Just take one of these little rubber bands, since we've got them. Put around the top of it. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and do 3, 3, and 3. Okay. And then just make just kind of a nice loose little braid. And see, yeah, it's going to make it shorter as it gets braided up. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute, you guys. I think that's gonna work out. Let's go ahead and put a rubber band up here in this part. Then we can just trim it off a little bit. Okay. And then when we can embellish it more too when we're done. Okay, so we have our braids, we have our hat. Let's go ahead and put this hat on and see what we've got to work with here and what we want to do about the seam in it, or about the, you know, putting a cuff around it, because I feel like we definitely need something. So where do we want our braids? Let's do that. What do you think about that? She's looking cute, you guys. Okay, let's see. What have we got? I feel like we need to put a little moss on her somewhere. Should we fold this down like this? Give her a little cuff. We never did do anything to this. We could make like a little embellishment of some moss down her front to match her fella. Okay, so let's make her a little embellishment, kind of like a, what do you call that? Like a placard going down the front. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we've got this. Now, we had a little piece of lighter colored on his. I think we had a little piece of this snowy colored. So let's try to match them up a little bit. Okay, so we've got those two. Now let's put kind of a little moss on it. Try not to burn myself this time. And then maybe this hydrangea, faux hydrangea. Although I've got a gazillion real ones over there that are in beautiful bloom. I'll have to do another walk around the yard one of these days. Okay. Okay. Think we need the whole thing. Maybe leave that piece off. Okay. Oh, we don't have any red. Okay, so we've got some pine cones. And somewhere we had a little bit more of those red berries. You guys, this is basically how I operate. Oh my. What did I do? What did I do with that other red berry? Oh, you know what? I put it in here. Yes, I did. And we've got those little mushrooms. We've got these red berries. We've got this one little red mushroom. We've got some pine cones. Okay. So we can do some embellishing. Now, you know, we could do something around here. It's almost like she's got a bouquet, which is cute. This is just a scrap piece of ribbon, but it's a nice piece. Like we'd almost have to fold it in half. What do you guys think to tie it in? It's a little high right here on top, this wire stuff. Okay, I'm gonna cut it down, and I think I'm gonna double this ribbon, and I think instead of doubling this, I'm just gonna cut it. And we'll make like a belt. How about that? Let's try this. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, guys. It's just a bunch of junk. Just a bunch of junk in my time. I'm just tacking it down on either end because I don't want the glue to get on this ribbon, because it'll stain it. Let's get your braid out, sweetie. There we go. We can kind of adjust this, but I think that might be an answer. Let's try that. Worst case scenario, we hate it and we tear it off. Right? No big deal. Okay. Okay. All right, she's coming along. Okay. All right, so we need to put something on the ends of those braids. What can we do on the ends of these braids? Could we put a pine cone? I feel like we need something. I mean, we could just tie a piece of this around it, but since we've got so much going on otherwise, maybe let's just try that. Let's just tie a little piece of this around it to cover up the little rubber band. There, and that can probably just maybe hang down with the braid. Let me do this side real quick. Sorry, I'm at a bad angle here where you guys can't really see that well when I turn her toward me. Yeah, I mean, if we don't do anything else there, I think that's okay. I think we'll just really do our embellishment on the front. Okay, so we have these berries, we have this mushroom, we have pine cones, you know, a little extra moss, a little extra hydrangea. So, and I think we don't really want to incorporate anything else. So, okay, so what do we want to do? I feel like I should have put this up higher where it covers. You know, where it covers that band. These might not be exactly the same kind. Yeah, it looks like they are. Let's see if we can stick this down here. I think they're a little bit up in her face, but let's see if we can stick these. I hate to take them off of here because they're also on there so nicely. Let's see if we can just, I don't think we can. No, we're not going to be able to. I don't want it to be all. Oh, they're still pretty nicely twisted together. I'm just trying to push this down a little bit. It's a little up too high for me, but oh, now you can't see them. That's not bad. A few pine cones. And you guys, I just buy the generic glue sticks and they work really, really well for me. I don't honestly even know what the price difference is and the, you know, like the Walmart brand or whatever as compared to the, let me see if I can get a couple more of the bigger pine cones. But I like them just fine. I've never had any problem with them. Ah! Stop burning myself, but that's not the glue stick's fault. That's the operator. that would be the operator's fault. See, and sometimes the stuff you put on to begin with, you don't even see when you're done, but you know, whatever, you know it's there. So, that's fine. Looks like she's holding a bouquet. That's so cute. Maybe they're having a winter wedding. God, back to my Barbie doll playing days. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah, so we see a few pine cones. Whoo, you know, we could keep going and going, but you got to stop at some point. Let's put a little piece of okay. All right. Oh, we didn't do the mushroom though, you guys. Could we just do one mushroom right up front? I still need to do something to her hat. Wonder where those one mushrooms are. Oh, here they are. Wonder if we could do something down below. You know what? Maybe we can just sit them there when we put her where we want her. Right? Okay. I think I might glue this down back here. And we didn't do anything to end up doing anything to like the rim, but we just don't need it, you know, we just don't need it. She's cute, and we can put these in front. Let's do a little something with her tassel and we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, we have these. What do you think about something like that? Just popping out of the tassel. I could probably stick that down in there since it's just on there with a rubber band. Pretty cute. Pretty cute with just the flower popping out. What do you guys think? I mean, like I said, I could keep going, but I think we've accomplished our goal of creating a woodland gnome that will go with our woodland Christmas that we're doing. I'm gonna get this stuff all back together here for our next rodeo. Let me see. Let me make sure I get a good lasting picture for you guys. And we'll set them, you know, we'll put them in a good setting. Here's our little red one. These are so cute. I wish I'd gotten more. They're probably all gone now. Oh, I can't see them from the, let me get up. I can't see them from the back. I'm like literally caged in here with craft junk. Absolutely adorable, you guys. I hope you like them. You can't really see her. You can't really see her flower. I hope you like them. So again, I mean, this doesn't look seriously Christmassy, but it is. And we're going to put them out for Christmas. So we've got our woodland gnomes now that can be part of our woodland Christmas theme. Okay, it is the Modern Day Nana. I will see you guys soon with another Christmas in July video. Like and subscribe.